There is an unprecedented video that I have prepared for you. I will show you the spiritual tasks behind President Putin. You will understand why a part of humanity is with him, while others hate him. There will be a mystery revealed to you. It affects the whole of humanity. I showed how the beast of the apocalypse is working against Christ and seeks to destroy Russia. How for centuries, it has been trying to eliminate all presence of Christ on earth. As you know, the beast is the enemy of Christ. It works for the destruction of the spirit in the human soul. It works by bringing technical, scientific, intellectual acceleration, without letting mankind develop a spiritual and moral maturity. Why people of Islam are so close to the president of Russia. Before the religion of Islam existed, there was a famous university in Persia, in present-day Iran. It was known as the University of Gandhi-Shapur. This place was famous for its advanced study of the great masters of Greek philosophy. It essentially prepared future doctors in a knowledge that was very advanced for its time, preparing for the dawn of a medicine cut off from the soul, focusing on the organs rather than the spiritual forces at work in healing, chemistry at work rather than spiritual alchemy. Gandhi-Shapur was the place where the forces of powerful entities worked against humanity. It was these forces that wanted to accelerate the knowledge of the mechanical world by separating man from his spiritual origin. You find these same forces today in transhumanism. It is the same entity that is working to make man a machine, serving the God machine. Gandhi-Shapur was so advanced that the beast of the apocalypse could use this place to prepare an acceleration of materialistic thinking. Through materialism, he could quickly eradicate the presence of Christ in a still very fragile Christian community. Cosmic forces must have influenced through the Prophet Muhammad. Arab warriors destroyed the University of Gandhi-Shapur. Not long after this new religion began to spread for the first time. This is the greatest achievement of the religion of the Prophet. To stop the acceleration of the beast and allow humanity to follow its normal cycle of evolution. However, the beast has perniciously polluted Islam. It was not at the initiative of the Prophet, but of those who thirsted for power. Christ became Jesus, a prophet who didn't resurrect. Generations have been raised to hate the idea of Christ as God's Son. The name of Russia triggers the same anger or violence. People are programmed by the beast since generations. It is what the beast fears the most, that Christ might gather his people. The beast cannot tolerate it. The Christian religions of the West have been strongly influenced by this fear, in order to gradually put themselves at the service of the beast. They have long since rejected the idea of a cosmic Christ, the unique being who was incarnated for 3 years in the body of Jesus. Christianity has turned Christ, known only as Jesus, into a human who became a god. Jesus did not become God. Jesus carried within him for 3 years the presence of the Christ. By serving Christ, he allowed the divine sacrifice to take place. What happened on Mount Golgotha was the cosmic marriage of Christ with humanity. The blood was to save whole humanity. And his flesh is forever united with the earth we walk on every day. The beast has worked for centuries to extend his influence, so that the different churches will be destroyed. It is behind communism, which brought extreme atheism and tried to eradicate religions. Orthodox Christians have, for the most part, kept a special link with Christ. Intuitively, they sense his divine and unique dimension. They have cultivated the Trinity and the presence of the Holy Spirit for centuries. It is against this that the beast is bent. The obsession is the total destruction of all presence of Christ. Now we are in a world where the beast has taken control of governments and economies. It operates in the light of day, in the New World Order. It is the source of wokeism in the West. It spares no one. Here heads of state proudly say that their country is no longer Christian. It is he who is setting the accelerated pace for the apocalypse to unfold now. When the events of the apocalypse should be centuries away. This acceleration is a sign that the beast is in panic. The people of the world are waking up. Just as the Prophet Muhammad rose up against the domination of the beast. Russia, prematurely, is chosen to counter the development of the doomsday monster. Without early Islam, humanity would not exist today. It would probably have disappeared more than 1,000 years ago. Without Russia, humanity may disappear in the coming years. Putin has the same profile as the Prophet of Islam. Look at how many people of the religion of Allah admire Putin. They sense a mystical dimension in him, equal to their prophet. Because he represents the temporary alternative to the beast. By his determination to resist the beast, it should allow humanity years of mercy. To enable beings to find the link with the spiritual. And start to build a new humanity. I ask you to see Putin as a warrior of the necessity of our time. He is here to confront the beast. He will use the same weapons. Blood and fire may rain down on humanity. It is a battle of titans that is taking place before our eyes. The outcome depends on the ability to bring true spirituality. To regain a true connection between Christ and humanity. To ensure that a true spiritual life exists, and is not used for the interests of occult groups. If there is a war, it will be necessary. It is not the solution. Do we have the maturity to avoid it? Every moment of rage, of anger, is energy that is put into the service of war. The beast has already gathered its army, and marked many humans with its sign. Choose whom you wish to serve. It is a commitment for eternity. Putin is in the service of time, to allow humanity to continue its evolution in the centuries to come. Russia is the lamb to sacrifice again. The future will depend on our ability to serve Christ. We must not be blinded by any human hero. This is only a temporary solution. We are all called, whatever race, religion, social class, to find the authentic bond, based on love and faith for humanity. It will depend on us.